Hey folks, Quill18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Europa Universalis IV as Castile. And I've been thinking about it. I think, even though it's a huge risk, I think now's the time to strike at Portugal. They are involved in a war against England. Now England, oh, that's right, doesn't have any troops, is a big part of the problem. But I'm wondering if we can get a really, really quick war score. Oh no, in a defensive war, France is going to be the main controller of the war. That's right. If it were Portugal that would be the main person to negotiate with, then it would be fine, because if I could get a little bit of war score against them, then I could quickly piece them out. But France's war enthusiasm is going to be way, way, way too high. So, okay, never mind. Never mind. Plan aborted. Let's go back to playing peacefully, which seems to be working very well for us. I think I want this colonization mission. The reward for these is quite good. This colonial enthusiasm, yeah, just owned by Spain, is 5 years worth of huge bonus to settlement, like just across our entire nation, and is hugely valuable. So I'm going to go ahead and pick this up. And the province of Cumana is right here. It's not necessarily great, but it's a good reward. It'll help us out greatly. What's our actual colonization status at? Not going too bad. Right, the Gold Coast, which actually got several boosts. We are defending here and here. Oh, we do have some rebellion risks. It's possible that I shouldn't have annexed Fez. I don't know. It's not like these provinces are that valuable, especially since they're overseas, so you only get tariffs from them. But it's interesting. I would like to paint this entire coast Spanish. Even though it's not necessarily a great idea. It's just a cool idea. So I wanna see what we can do there. England is fabricating claims? Well, that's not very nice. I think we're still making friends. What's our diplomat status? Improve relations in Valencia. Right, oh, because we want to be able to annex these guys. Yeah, that's good. Improve relations in Tripoli. Again, because, well, I might leave these guys as vassals. Even though it permanently ties up a diplomatic relation. I don't know. I think we'll repaint it at some point. And then someone else is currently available. I guess it's too early to annex this stuff, so that makes perfect sense. Let's, as I recall, we lost some of our claims over here. Let's go ahead and fabricate some claims again. Yeah. Just because at some point I'm hoping, I mean, they are improving relations with France, but I'm really hoping this alliance breaks at some point, and then we will go and assault them as soon as we can. We have 3 or 4 relations. We could really afford another one. England is not going to be the person to do that with because they don't have any manpower whatsoever. I don't know. Can we do something with Austria? Actually, who's the enemies of France? England, Burgundy, Spain. Oh no, those are rivals. Enemies are just Burgundy and England. Burgundy, you've got nothing left. England, you're not in a state for war right now. Okay, great. We can research a new tech, which is actually quite cheap. Clearly, we're not far ahead anymore. So let's go and pick that up. We can get a tech upgrade. Now that's quite compelling. That's going to bring us up to tech level 10, which actually puts us ahead. No, it doesn't. Even with France. All right, never mind. And they have bonus to morale. I think they've got good leaders too, and they must have tons and tons and tons of. Yeah, it's stupid. We're going to hope that there's some way for that relationship to go sour. Meanwhile, where's my exploratory fleet? I think it's over here. Let's go and send you south. Where can I click? There we go. Click there, send you back. That'll be fine. Let's get the time rocking. Here, right, we need to wait until we can get a +1 guy. Superior unit types. Let's go ahead and upgrade our infantry to... we can go heavy on the attack or heavy on the defense. Wow, that's actually a really hard decision. Okay. Shock gives you a lot of initial damage. This is a lot of morale. They stick around defensively and offensively. I do tend to attack a lot, but this feels like it's just way too much. You know what? I'm gonna go for the infantry here. I think it's a pretty good balance. Yeah, all right, I like this. The land connect Right, they're the pikemen, I believe. So we'll do that. There's still no upgrade for, yeah, our knights, which are really quite far behind. When do we actually get an upgrade for the Latin knights? Tech level 14. Because they're pretty outdated right now. Did have a lot of cabs at one point, but I should really just, you know, artillery and infantry now. Oh, right. Yeah, it's because I just upgraded all my stuff that, all my morale dropped. Heresy. I can ignore it. Badajoz, which I can't remember exactly where it is. Right there. We'll get Heresy. Much bigger revolt risk. Less tax, less this. How long does this last? 10 years? Or crack down on it. 30 diplomatic power. Ooh, that's brutal either way. Oops, that's not the one I want. I want this. Because I get a lot of tax money from here. Diplomatic power, that sucks. 10 years. I think I'm going to go for the ignore heresy. Just because I do want to keep the diplomatic power. It's tough. Because that's a huge penalty, but... I don't know. Wait. What? Oh, get a new gun, too? Nice. I feel like... I want this one. Yeah. Wow, wow, wow. Although that just puts us at parity with France. Yeah. Alright, so still not really worth pulling off. What's our force limit looking like? Can we upgrade that? No, we're well above our force limit. Why? Oh, because we probably just grabbed a bunch of new units down here. Okay, so that's expensive. Very expensive. Should we disband some cavalry? I think that makes sense. Leave a little bit there for the flanking bonus. You guys. And they're so expensive to replace, but I don't know. We're going to do that now just to keep our costs down a little bit. There. Save 2 gold. Is it per year or per month? Per month. It's still costing us 2 extra. Well, that's probably at full maintenance. I don't know. Wow. Well, I kind of got to keep those guys here. All right, you know what? Let's get rid of these 2 as well. We'll figure out rebuilding that later on. So now we're still 2 over, still a fair bit more, but this guy's been just hanging around for a while. Actually, I should wait until his morale recharges. It's not even like a good, full, and proper morale, frankly, because that's at a lower maintenance. You know what I have to do is I have to get my... Okay, they like instantly attacked everything. It's been looted. Okay, so we gotta get some ships, or some units over there. Anyway, so I was gonna say, get the transport fleet. You know what? We're just going to get all these guys on the boat for now. We will drop you off over here. They're not even that ferocious. I'm really surprised. Really, really quite surprised. Excellent! We got a new cardinal. Okay, and there's a guy who's like 108. This doesn't feel right. It feels like he should have died at this point. Where's my transport fleet? They're at an open ocean and everything. Let's dock for a sec. We lost our explorer. Really? You know, we may have explored enough for now, actually. I don't think I need to rush into more exploration. So let's take this guy here, and we're going to protect trade. It's a good question. You're protecting trade... where? Sevilla? And you've got 1 ship that's doing it in Sevilla as well. Oh. Kind of annoying. You know what? Go to Cadiz, and you go to Cadiz, and then we'll get you to group up and do things in Tunis, probably, as a group. And that'll be fine and happy making. The Armada is parked down here for some reason. Let's bring you back to Cadiz as well. Protestantism. Oh, so it begins. Always a problem. We do have a lot of money, though. Can we build any more tax buildings here? Constables? Yeah, we can build some constables. Yeah, let's finish. Let's do all that. That's fine. Really, that is a lot of tax income over here. How does that work? I don't think that's counting it properly. It's saying it's zero tax. This is an overseas income. It shouldn't pay me any tax. I think it's basing it as though I were the base. I think that tooltip is not really giving me the information that it should be giving me. What I will do is build more trade power over here in this node. And here as well. There we go, because that's all Sevilla. And have you arrived? Yes, you have. Good. Take all you. Let's get rid of the Armada. Let's combine you guys. And then you can go and work things in Tunis, where we have a merchant. We have a merchant collecting trade. Tunisia has a merchant. Well, where do we have our merchants? That's what's important. In Tunis, okay. Give us more trade power, route more things this way. Again, still not the richest node, but let's see what else we can keep sending that way. And we're the only person applying power there, so actually the power that we apply is like, I don't know, pretty significant. Benign neglect, oh right. I think we just want more taxes. Because most of our income still comes from that. So that seems fine. Right. Soon enough, oh yeah, we will want more merchants. Or we might stop collecting trade over here. Well, actually, there's something to be said for that. So Portugal and Spain are trying to send stuff forward? Really? But I don't have a merchant here. Does this happen automatically? Why? That's weird. How am I using my trade power to pull things forward? I don't mind, but it's interesting. And yeah, meanwhile, over here, even Spain, we're pulling... Is it like... Does it really suck things through at range? Anyway, I'm thinking about moving my merchant. Oh, that's... You know what? There's just not enough gold here yet. It's not a very valuable node, so I think it's still better off just collecting over here, but soon enough we're going to try to set up the merchant train over here. Work together with Portugal to get things to swing forward. Oh, right, here. Let's go and get rid of that. Put you on a boat. Grab that. And drop you off over here. Because I'm worried about the rebels doing something crazy again. I think it may have just been a random event. But the sooner we can get that established, the better, in general. I keep having to check here, but no. I know I'm not going to build any more buildings. We're going to keep whatever money we've got kicking around. Jeez, those religious rebels. Oh, okay, we finished our core here. That's fantastic. Diplomats back home? Are we actually getting tax money here? As opposed to just tariff? Confused. I didn't think we actually got taxes. I thought it was only the overseas. Apparently I'm wrong. Apparently I am. So building constables and things here might actually be quite helpful. We're at... Oh, I can't math all this stuff. We're at plus 125, and we're negative 123, 150 change, 160 about. Which is why we're generating none, but we could theoretically get to the positive. Distance overseas really hurts. But that can go down over time. There's things we can do about that. We lost our conquistador. Okay, so this guy over here is kind of effed. How are we going to get you home? I guess we could ask for military access, send that, and just do a long walk way, way, way over here. Wait. Can you not do that? Yes. Oh, we haven't actually gotten a response yet. Alright. There. So So we'll actually just walk you all the way over here. Or no, you know what we're going to do? We're going to walk you to here, and we're just going to park you here for a little while. Because eventually we're going to want to colonize there, so that'll be fine. Gain a CB, because we've got a claim. What? Wait. Oh, I'm thinking Algiers just grabbed something. Yeah, we must have had a claim somewhere over here. Random battles. Okay, good, they're going to refill there. This is just saying that we took some damage. Free advisor slot buildings, disputed. Alright. Pragmatic sanction in Austria. The pragmatic sanction solemnly rendered by the Emperor Charles VI on the 19th of April, 1713, so this happened very early, established the indivisibility of the Habsburg patrimony and ruled the order of succession by order of firstborn child, even to a woman. This made Maria Teresa, born in 1717, the heir of the emperor. The pragmatic sanction was recognized by Spain in 1725. Russia and so on. Prussia, United Provinces, Hanover, Holy Roman Empire, except Bavaria and France. Bavarian refusal would lead to the War of the Austrian Succession. Interesting. On monarch death, regency for Maria Theresia. That's really interesting. I have no idea what that implies, actually, for Austria. I haven't played that far as Austria. More random battles. Okay. Can we assign a leader here? Oh, we could. We could give him a new conquistador, but that's fine. I think I'm done conquistadoring for now. In fact, I'm quite happy about the fact that our leadership thing is down because we're getting a pretty serious penalty to our military power, and it would be nice to keep building that. Tech-wise, are we ahead in any particular category? Yes. Okay. Or our military, we're not ahead. We're actually like right at the cusp of being ahead. Everything else is fair game. So let's keep trying to tech. In fact, we're behind. We're quite a bit behind. If like we could be at 10 in all the categories right now, except that we're just not raking in the points yet. You know what? It's probably worth taking this guy. How much money do we got? We're not making tons of money. We're still hurting for money, actually. That's a little worrisome. I don't think we're making tons over here. Now, once we get these guys converted over, our tax base should apparently go up because part of it is the intolerance, the religion stuff, the revolt risk, all kinds of problems like that. So, no, we'll start making more money off these guys. Okay, I was wrong about some of the mechanics. I was just confuzzled. I think it's production we don't get. Diplomat home from the Aztecs? Yeah, that was a hell of a trip for him. Listen, we're going to send you across the Atlantic to go talk to some guys. Yeah, because the production all goes into tariffs instead. And it gets worked based on taxes and all kinds of different mechanics and weirdness. And I keep checking that, but there's no reason I should do that. Let's just speed things up. More little random battles. But they'll eventually get there. I have to remember to cancel the thing with the Aztecs. Colony, yeah, we still have all our colonists in go. We've got our missionaries going. If we had more stability, they would actually convert people faster, and there's a lot to be said for that. But no, I'm behind on tech, so I can't afford to do that anymore. Oh, we're getting coffee in St. Bart's? Let's check this out. We lost a general. Okay, well, we have no leaders whatsoever at this point. Go away, I'm not clicking on you. Coffee. Can I click on coffee and get more info? No, not yet. So demand is higher than supply, which means we're getting paid slightly more than coffee is worth. Coffee probably has a base price of like 3 or something like that, so that's good for us. And our Gold Coast colony has become self-sufficient. We've got some prestige, which is good because we're not actually capped on prestige at this point. What are you making? Slaves. Yeah, wonderful. I'm so happy about that. We are actually way oversupplied, so right now we're not making much money on slaves at all. Revolt risk is down completely at this point. We can go and make the core. It's cheap to get it started. It takes time, but it is otherwise very inexpensive. And, right, our trade range or colonial range has not increased up until we get the core. That being said, we definitely can go down the coast. Now, I'd also said about the possibility of grabbing some more stuff here just to get more trade power. Some of these might be more lucrative to increase our trade range later on. But the real priority, of course, is Kumana over here. I have no colonists to send. There we go. Send a colonist. Boom. Good. Get that started. Hopefully our land troops will get there in a not unreasonable amount of time. Oh, the effects of the Pragmatic Sanction! There we go, that decision that was made. Yes, it was rendered by the Emperor, well, historically, Charles VI established the indivisibility of the Habsburg patrimony, the rule of the order of succession, firstborn child even to a woman. Yes, okay, we read about this before. We get to choose. We can be pro-Habsburg, increase opinion, but mostly the stability. We can be neutral, which actually loses stability, or anti. So, pro or anti, we gain 1 stability. And it just cares about what... Does it have any other side effects? It might. I bet you it does have, like, a series of different triggers going around. We'll go pro-Habsburg. Now, I'm very, very tempted. Extremely tempted. And this happens every time I get one of these. To go ahead and spend some admin power to get to +2 and take this to get to +3. But no, we've got to save. I was talking about the tech. There's a lot of value in doing these sorts of things. I'm going to go pro-Habsburg. Sure. Doesn't matter about gender. We'll go up to +2, which will actually help our conversion efforts. So hopefully they'll take a little bit less time to get that done. So I think we're getting 0.5% from the +1. Now we're getting a full percentage because we're at +2. So that helps a little bit. If we built some forts and things, that would help too. Not much, but it technically would. I don't think it's worth doing that sort of thing. And I guess maybe they're already converting. Oh, it's already built. And the Star Fort, there's another 0.1, but I don't think it's worth spending that kind of money just to accelerate that rate a little bit. I don't think it makes much sense. So more little battles, okay. 6 gold a month. Oh, good, yeah, as we're flipping more of these over. I mean, there's a tax base going on here. It's quite low. Oh, it's not cored yet. That's part of it. People are finding a lot of ways to be getting around paying taxes. What? Oh, my God. Loses stability, lose a bunch of money. Or it's too expensive, which means we get 10 years of 10% less trade efficiency and 10% less national tax modifier. You ass. Get a stability, lose a stability instantly. And a whole lot of money. This would be too brutal. We're just going to have to go with this route. Well, here's the thing. The stability effectively gives me an extra 10% tax modifier. So if I take this, the national tax modifier penalty comes down to a wash. So it's the trade efficiency. We would lose 10%. Do we get any trade efficiency from this? No. You know, I think I might keep the stability. We don't get that much money from trade, even yet. So I'm going to go here. Because either way, we're going to lose a little bit of taxation, but I don't think the trade is going to kill us that much. We can light bulb something new. Okay, so this is diplomacy. These are very strong. What idea could we unlock? Oh, no, this actually we do want. We want to keep going exploration ideas because colonizing is really our thing, and if we can start increasing the rate at which we colonize, that'll be amazing. And then more tariffs means a lot more money as well. So as much as the technology is also good, we'll go here. Plus, the technology cost will actually effectively go down for us as our neighbors keep developing that. So that'll be good. All right, so colonists will happen a little bit faster. I don't even remember where we're actually colonizing at this point. Oh, St. Bart's, that's what it was. And Kumana, which our guy is almost there, so he'll be able to defend that. Not that they're particularly dangerous, but it'll still be nice to do. Colonial enthusiasm. Boom! This is going to help tremendously as well. Much, much faster. Look at this. 103 per year as a base. Plus, there's still that 25% chance of getting the extra colonists all the time, which I think is just like the extra 100. I think it just... So 25% at the time, every month, I think we'll get another proc of 100. I might be wrong about the actual number, but it's still going to be pretty significant. Choose another mission. Alliance with Portugal, I gotta check their status. Still allied with France. Got some CBs. France is no longer at war. Yeah, we're not messing around with that. What do we get from the alliance? It's just... it's actually not a bad reward. We can always break it, actually. The royal marriage is a pain to break, but alliances are easy. Army tradition's not bad. Oh, and this, and what is it? Yeah, over here. Again, most, well, no, not most. A fair amount of the cost would be repaid by this, but this is not a very high priority province. Who's... Oh, rebels. Like the tax base, yeah, it's not terrible. Diluted, increased core cost. I think I'm going to go for the Alliance of Portugal. We can always break it. Meanwhile, it's basically 25 diplomatic power for free. So what the hell? Yeah, offer alliance. Plus they like us, so who knows? Maybe it'll come in handy. We could potentially use it for something else. Royal marriage offer from Portugal, and that's the thing. One always follows the other. And I think I'm going to have to turn that down because I expect that we're going to have some battles. Is there any chance of me becoming a papal controller? It's possible, but it seems pretty unlikely, and the reward for it is not impressive. So at this point, I think I'm going to hold off taking any rewards. Well, we are doing the conversion over here. I suppose, like, army tradition's not bad. You know what? I'm willing to pay for army tradition. Which is what this turns out to be. You know, and slightly faster conversion as well. Actually, we're not currently trying to convert this place. Hopefully we will be able to. I think right now there's like almost no chance of doing it. I'm not sure. We got a diplomat back. Great man has died. Oh, the Master of the Mint. That was our anti-inflation guy. Well, you know what? We're almost out of inflation, so go us. Let's go for the cheaper tech cost. That's I like a lot. We're going to hold off on that. And I know this part was relatively short, but it's time for me to take a break. I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.